Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to Pack 4 and Stage 11 of building Star Trek The Next Generation's Enterprise 1701D. Now, the way this part work is organised, they send out packs rather than individual magazines, so you get a big meaty magazine for a pack of 2, 3, 4 issues, as it were. So I will have already filmed and made up the going through the entire magazine part, and I shall insert that into one of these 4 videos. I don't know which one yet. It depends basically which one is the shortest build video. So it might be coming up now, or it might be coming up in a different episode. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that. But to begin with, in this issue we are doing Stage 11. So the parts we have received for Stage 11 are here. We've got another piece of framework, the upper skeleton 2, the left rear window reflectors, rear window lights, and some screws. So let's go and flick through all the other parts of the build and start with the Stage 11 assembly. Now this is obviously this bit here. We're mainly dealing with this today. So I shall move the magazine out of the way while I put up the picture for you of step number A. Which is, if I can get that to stay out the way there so I can still see it, so it's not in your way but I can still see it. Right, we are using this. This is the back area of the main body section where the saucer section fits in front here. So we're starting with this, and we are carefully inserting the windows. Now I'm glad that they're not all individual windows for this. We have a block of windows which have, I assume, the correct ones from the filming miniatures blacked out already. So that is easily just slotting in to there. So again, you can sort of see it from here, but when the lights come on, you'll be able to see it obviously better. Some windows are blacked out, some are transparent. That's already done for us. We don't need to worry about that. Now with step B, we have to use one of these wires. Which one do we use? We use the rear window light 11E. Let me see if that does tell me on that instructions. 11E is the longer one of the two. So we shall put that one aside for another time. We're doing this one. We're separating them a little bit because they've got to go elsewhere. And we're having to bend that. The yellow and black cable is at 90 degrees to the cable. Yellow and black, that's that one. So this will be bent. Yeah, right at the tip. I don't like doing this bit, but they tell us to, so we've got no choice really. So there we go. That's that one that bends up there. Next, fit the bulb into the lower of the 2 sockets which are on here. So that goes into there, and the top one obviously goes into there, but we don't need to bend that one quite so much. It's obviously because of the mounting brackets there. So this is going to fit into that sort of socket there, and that's going to go into that sort of socket there. And then without moving any of those, I've done this all hideously wrong. Once again, I should have got the screws ready, but I didn't. So that's going on there. This is going to go over the top of those and hold that in place without getting that wire trapped underneath it. And keeping all of that. You need 18 different fingers and a couple of different arms to be able to do this properly, I think. Let's bend that up out the way a little bit. So that's now held it in place. Well, not held in place, but is about in the right place for that. So I need to hold that in place with some BP screws. So if I let go of that, it's probably not going to move. All right, we've got BM and BP screws, obviously for plastic and for metal. The ones that are not being used, I shall add to the backup stock supplies in the nice little unit. So I'll keep that last one in the packet so I know which one it is. Let's get one screw in here to hold it in place. Now these screws, again, we're not going to go straight down that way, we're going that way. So it's a little bit tricky. So if we get one screw in a little bit, that will hold everything in place a little bit. Then I can get another screw in on the other side. Let's go just up there, there's a bit easier. That should be there. Now I can get one more down there. Yep, that's working. And another one, the last one, into that section there. Now before I tighten these down, I will make sure that the lights are located where they should be. The windows obviously are flush there, that's okay. So then I can get these tightened down. Now being careful because it is going into plastic. So if you use too much force, you can bend, break and strip the threads from the inside of the holes, which would be bad. Don't do that. But also this is not going to be, you know, well, load bearing, so it doesn't have to be held in place tightly. It just needs to be held in place. There we go. I didn't notice before, it's got little number 2 there. It's obviously the second and third bay. So there we have that. That is now looking like it looks. A little bit of movement to that one, but it is in there as it should be. Don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Next up, we need to fix this. This is why we've got the BM screws. So let me get those out. We need 2, 3, 4 of those as well. So I'm assuming there's going to be 5 in this packet. There are. So I have 1 spare and those 4. And where is this going? You may well ask. You could ask, and I shall answer. It's going on to the rest of this. This is getting a little bit bigger. This is, where are they? They're showing it that way round. Going on there like that, because that's the way it needs to go. So it's basically the exact mirror to that one. It will fit in there like that, and the screws go in from this side, so that's convenient. Let's get, again, one in. Enough to hold it in place, but without tightening anything down. And get another one in. Opposite's always good. If you get the choice, go completely opposite. There we go. And then I can get the last 2 in there, and that will be the end of this stage of the build. Not the complete stage, because obviously we've got the whole thing to do, but you know, this build stage, shall we say, stage 11 of I think 120. I can't tell exactly how many parts there are. It's not 100. I'm pretty sure it's either 110 or 120. So yeah, now I've got them all in place and it is located where it should be. I can go back in and tighten them all down. So I can tighten that one down there, and then these 2 at the top. That one and that one. Cool. So we've got a light to use another time, some screws to put away, but we've got more windows done and panels set up, and this is this. Now I did get it wrong when I was showing you last time all of them put together. This is the front, it's not the back. I had it next to this thusly when it isn't. It's actually all the way over there, but it's easier to get the picture of it when it's, you know, next to it. So yeah, apologies for that if it was misleading, but I do know where it goes mostly. But yeah, so that's this issue, or this stage rather. Thank you for watching. I shall see you soon for the next one, number 12. And yeah, stay safe, live long and prosper, as they say. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.